Hello, hello. Hello, my beautiful glowing community, my glow getters. Hi, welcome. Join, join us today. We're going to jump right in. Hello, Stephanie. I'm drinking iced coffee with coconut milk. What are you all drinking? Leave it in the comment. Okay, lots to talk about today. I wanted to do this call because I was taking a look at my YouTube channel. And over 5 years ago, I released this video called 5 Changes I Made to Heal Rosacea with the five. And I need to update it. So I figured I'd go through an update on this theme. Hello, welcome. And I brought with me today things that I feel is the next level in terms of healing your skin. Okay, I want to make sure I'm not going to be disturbed. And so throughout this community call, as always, you're invited to leave your comments in the chat. And if you're watching the replay, feel free at any point as you're watching to leave a comment. And I'm going to have some questions for you. I'm going to ask you to chat with me. And I want to hear some of your upgrades in healing your skin. So 5 years ago, what did I say? I said 5 changes I made to heal rosacea. I thought I had said 5 changes I made to manage rosacea, but that's typically not part of my language, or improve. But I don't typically talk about improving or managing, because the goal is to heal from the inside out and to fully heal. And this conversation is very different than the conversation being had typically, which is about managing or curing. And I don't talk about curing because for me, a cure is in the form of a medication or a cream, a pharmaceutical cream. This is what we're taught from our doctors. But there is enough evidence, I feel. And if you're new to my work, you can certainly go check out my blog, journeytoglow.com, and healrosaceanaturally.com. Lots of evidence that healing rosacea is absolutely possible. So lots and lots of evidence, but I'm not going to spend time talking about this today. Again, just go check out the articles and the research and the testimonials and the interviews I've done in the past. That just proves the point. All right. I brought lots of fun things with me today that I want to share. Okay, so I'm recording this, it's summer 2024. And so a lot of what I'm going to be talking about, especially skincare, is adapted to the summer here in so-called Quebec. It's been very hot. And I feel that quite a few things that I've implemented this summer have had a huge difference on my skin. I feel my skin is just so beautiful. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. I'm looking in the mirror and I'm like, girl, damn, you got this. So, I mean, there's always so much to say. If you're not familiar with my journey healing rosacea naturally, again, please refer back to the website because I'm not going to talk about this, but it's been a journey, which is why I created Journey to Glow, which is a free educational platform on natural solutions to heal your skin. And then at some point, I couldn't find proper skincare for rosacea, Demodex, breakouts, and I launched my own skincare called Journey to Glow. And I have some products today. And I have one product that doesn't have a label because it will be released, should be released in August. And it's a green mask. I'm going to show you. And I might need your help in naming this because I'm thinking green smoothie, but I don't know if it's tacky. Is it tacky? But it's definitely very green. And this is not the finished product. It's going to be mixed with honey, which is so delightful. And everything in here Well, it smells like a smoothie. It smells like spirulina and chlorella and nettle and plantain. And am I going to tell you all the ingredients? No, I won't. I'm going to keep this as a secret for the launch, but I've been testing this throughout the summer, and this is made, it's formulated to be nourishing to the skin barrier, nourishing to the gut microbiome, to the skin microbiome. And the reason gut microbiome is coming to my mind is because I've been exploring, of course, the link between the gut microbiome, a healthy gut and healthy skin. And it's kind of obvious that you need to have a healthy gut to have healthy skin. But I've been suspecting lately in my work with clients that using botanical skincare on your skin and rebuilding, strengthening, and nourishing the skin microbiome may have, I have to watch my language to be compliant, may have a correlation, may have an impact on the gut microbiome, and that would be via the vagal nerve. I mean, there's more research to be done on this, but the reason why I didn't think I was going to talk about this, but the reason why I feel that this is worth exploring is that, first of all, there's so much to learn about the microbiome and the fact that we're made of bacteria. We're more bacteria and more viruses than human cells in our body. And there's a connection, there's a symbiosis, there's an ecology between all of it. And I've been exploring, when we use botanical skincare that reinform our cells and reinform about health and what a healthy cell looks like, that I believe that it could have a deeper impact. But I won't pronounce myself too much on this because I shall stay compliant. I'm just going to check the questions. Natalie, yes, this is going to be a mask, and it's going to be mixed with honey, like I said, and other delicious ingredients. And no, it's going to be different than the botanical powder, which is an exfoliant, which you can also use as a mask, definitely. But the ingredients are different. And so you're going to be able to use both in your routine. Alternate will be better, but we're going to talk more. Thank you, Natalie, for your question. But we're going to talk more once this product is released, because I'm going to have you test it and tell me what you think. But back to the topic of today's video, I'm not going to say changes, I'm going to say the addition to my daily ritual, my daily skincare and lifestyle ritual for healthy skin. This has been paramount this summer. So what I like about this product and also the botanical powder is that we need an exfoliant. And if you have rosacea, if you're listening to this, you have rosacea, I'm guessing, you want to have a super gentle exfoliant. It's critical, it's crucial. And this is super gentle. I want to talk about healing the gut using medicinal plants, healing the gut using botanical powders, and using those medicinal plants again to make sure that you have a very fluid bowel movement, which is necessary to have healthy skin, to have clear skin. And this is a bigger conversation, of course, we could have, but it's kind of the foundation. It's proper elimination and making sure that you're able to detoxify properly and to eliminate what you're detoxifying. So another product I want to talk about is Gut Soother. This is something that's released seasonally, and you can get this in the shop when available, so stock up on it. But I want to tell you briefly about the plants so that you understand their actions and why they're really good in soothing the mucosal lining of the gut. And the plant that really is a shining star for this that you want to look for is calendula and also plantain. So both of them are in this gut soother mix. There's also Melissa officinalis lemon balm, which is soothing to the nervous system, but also to the stomach and digestion. So whenever we're talking about digestion for healthy skin, we're really looking at the entire digestive process. But with this, we're looking at really healing the mucosal lining, the mucosal layer of the intestine, because there's often, I mean, in all of the clients that I've worked with, there's always a level of inflammation in the gut. There's also leaky gut caused by just different factors, from stress to food sensitivities to gluten is a big one. So these are the big ones that are coming to mind. And if you have leaky gut, you will have an immune reaction, and you will have you could have skin issues from this. So that's often when I do a blueprint for a client and I look at the different factors, the different root cause of their rosacea, I gather data from their intake form and from their food and possible medication, lifestyle, all of this, just a lot of data. And what is often highlighted, actually for all of my clients, is the digestive system, and specifically inflammation in the gut and leaky gut. So something that I like to incorporate in my everyday life, because I love me some coffee. I love me some coffee. I try to balance one coffee with at least 5 big glasses of pure water to really hydrate and to lower the acidic effect of coffee. But what I also love to do is that I'll make, and I didn't bring this up, but I tell this to all of my clients, I make a big 2-liter mason jar of herbal tea. And I'm going to pack in there really gentle plant medicine that can heal the gut and support the gut healing, like this blend. And you want to make it really, really strong and potent. So that means that it means you want to have high quality plants. So you see how green this is? This is dried from this summer. So the plants are super green, they're bright green. The calendula are bright orange. So you can tell that the medicinal plants are really full of life still. If you buy some herbal tea that's in a pouch and you don't know how long it's been in that pouch, plant medicine in the form of leaves and flowers are really at their optimum from 6 months to a year. After that, they really lose their strength and their medicinal properties. So often people think that medicinal plants don't work, but you need to look at quality, and you need to look at also the strength of the tea that you're going to make, which brings me to making a decoction. So back to my 2-liter of purified water that I have boiled, and then I leave the water to rest a bit, because you never want to pour boiling water on fragile plant medicine. Okay, so you just want to leave it for just a couple of minutes and make sure that, for example, like this tea, if I was going to make a 2-liter, I would probably pour like a third of this. So you're going to need more. But that 2-liter, you're going to put it in the fridge and you can drink it in 2 days. So how fast you drink your tea depends on how motivated you are and what kind of protocol you're doing. If it's just maintenance, you can have a couple of cups a day. Again, if you put it in the fridge, you can make like an iced tea with it, and it's very yummy. But if you're really on a protocol that is really targeted and more intense to heal the gut microbiome, you most likely will need to drink the entire 2 liter in one day on top of water. So just a heads up, it's a little more than people think. It's more plant per water, plant quantity per water than people think or do. And this is really important. I'm wondering if I forgot anything. So look for, the tip that I give everyone if you can't buy it from my shop or if it's sold out, look for a herbalist in your area. A herbalist in your area is going to work with pure plant medicine. It's going to be organic. It's going to be fresh because she's going to want, he or she are going to want you to have results. And he or she might be able to refer you to a place where you can buy your plant medicine. Okay, so this is something that I wanted to mention. Something else, it's a new product that I'm going to release, which is really essential. I don't really have anything to show you right now, except that it's a blend of powder. I'm going to release this thing. This again is going to be, I'm going to tell you some of the ingredients in there to give you context as to why we're doing this. But this is going to be for the gut again and to heal the intestine. And we're back to the concept for this. The idea is to lower inflammation and alkalize, so lower the acidity. So you cannot, sorry, it's very difficult for pathogens to thrive in your gut if you have an alkaline environment. And I just wrote about this. I'm going to link this under the video. I just wrote about alkalinity and what to understand about this and how to eat so that we're eating as alkaline as possible, but we're also bringing the protein that we need to support every function in the body. So this powder is very alkalizing, and it contains hibiscus flowers. I have to translate because this is in French. Licorice root, psyllium husk, and a couple more ingredients. I'm going to tell you when this is launched because you're going to want to get this. This is fantastic. You start with just a small teaspoon in, I would say, a good cup to 2 cups of water. You drink this in the morning, and this is going to help you have a smooth flow, very smooth. But also these powders are going to come and clean whatever could be sticking to the colon. And again, you want to have a very happy environment. You want to support the healthy microbes in there. You want to have a healthy flow so that toxins can be eliminated, especially if you're going to do detoxifying protocols. Really important that you have this flow and that you're going to support the environment to make it alkaline, but also to hydrate the colon, especially if you're going to drink coffee, which is acidic. And, I'm never asking my clients and I'm never telling people to be perfect in their diet and to not indulge once in a while. Again, it depends where you're at in your healing journey. It depends what you have given up and cut from your diet. I don't like to have unhappy clients. I want you to be having a beautiful life. And at the same time, there's some mindset shift that we need to do when we have to give up things that we love, like coffee for a while, alcohol, gluten is a big thing, sugar, there's a big sugar addiction. The most important thing is to really have a calm nervous system. I talk about this a lot, and I'm going to say that another, am I going to switch right away? I want to talk about the nervous system, but I'm going to finish with this. You mix this with water in the morning. Even better is to mix it with aloe vera juice, but not the sugary kind. Aloe vera juice that is pure. So Lily of the Valley has a pure aloe vera. There's literally one ingredient. They're small glass bottles. The taste is very refreshing, and when you mix it together, it's just really refreshing and hydrating. So starting your morning with that, I do that instead of lemon water, which I can't stand. I can't stand lemon water. I don't do it. I hate it, even though it's alkalizing. This is my jam. This is what I do. And for a lot of my clients that they need extra support for their flow, their bowel flow, this is great. So now you have two things that I'm giving you in terms of essential, foundational, so to support the gut microbiome and your bowel flow. I'm going to see if there's any questions. Sylvie, when is this powder going to be available? It should be mid-August to late August. Yeah, reach out if ever you don't see it, but it should be ready. I'm waiting for one more ingredient. Okay. Anything else I want to say about that? Any more questions? I love my lemon water, says Jennifer. Good for you. It's really, if you like it, go for it. Yeah, I stopped gluten for a while and I didn't see any difference in my skin. What do I need to do? Well, um, stopping gluten alone is not going to be the moving piece to heal your skin, but it's a very important piece, especially as you're doing other protocols. Because I mean, it has been shown scientifically, and you can follow Dr. Tom O'Brien for this. He talks a lot about the effect of gluten and how it's directly linked to leaky gut. And that's because of the zonula, the protein in gluten that creates inflammation. And with repetition, eating gluten containing foods, which is a lot because you might be cutting breads and pastas, but if you don't read the ingredients in packaged food, you're going to see that there's wheat hiding in everything. And so, yeah, stopping gluten for me is a foundational piece for a healthy gut and healthy skin. It's not that you won't be able to have it again in your life. There are hacks. One of the hacks that, and this is not an excuse to have gluten, by the way. I don't have it here because I didn't think I was going to talk about this, but there's a product from Microbiome Labs and it's called Wheat Rescue. Leave a comment if you want to purchase it because you're going to need my practitioner link. Wheat Rescue is a blend of digestive enzymes that will help break down gluten. This is super important to have in your pocket at all times if you're celiac or gluten sensitive, or I am gluten sensitive. So I always have it with me just in case I eat out and I'm not sure, or I'm in a potluck and someone didn't write the ingredients and then I find out that there was some gluten in there and some wheat. So I'm going to have my Wheat Rescue and it's amazing. It works really well. I suggest it to my clients who travel, especially if you go to Italy or to France and you know that you want to indulge into a little bit of food. It's okay. You know, let's be kind to ourselves. Let's not go crazy, you know, but just have your protocols with you, have some supplements that can really make a difference. And Wheat Rescue was created by Dr. Tom O'Brien. I think that Microbiome Labs have purchased it and you can buy it through them. So that's one hack that I have. But again, this is not permission to constantly cheat with gluten because you're just not going to make progress. You need a healthy gut, and a leaky gut is not a healthy gut. You're going to have an immune reaction. And I mean, just a cascade of things that can happen in the body that will lead to you continuing to having rosacea and not healing. So thank you for saying that, because I think it's a misconception that stopping gluten for a while or dairy or certain food alone will heal your skin. It's just 30% of the work. The other 30%, I'm back to my topic of nervous system regulation. That's foundational too. You need to have nervous system regulation practices in your everyday life. I'm going to name this as one of the biggest factors, influencers in my joy and my calmness and my state of mind and my skin and my gut health this summer. is practicing exercises such as there's specific breathing exercises, there's meditations, there's somatic exercises. And I learned all of that through Primal Trust, and I'm going to link it. I'm going to link it underneath this video, and I want to hear from you. Please tell me in the comments if you have done any of those practices. And raise your hand if you want me to send you the link to a free guide called How Healing Happens. And it's all about nervous system regulation. I highly, highly, highly recommend it. Okay. Any other questions on that? Oh, Michelle, you joined the platform. Primal Trust, that's great. I'm in there too. So many things to learn. So yeah, Primal Trust is a platform that you can join monthly and learn these practices, and it's beautiful. It's a beautiful, safe space. Okay. I'm gonna keep talking about hydration. So we talked about drinking lots of gut-soothing herbal teas. Talked about this powder, this secret powder that's going to be launched soon to help you alkalize and hydrate your colon. Now let's talk about hydration. And if you're drinking a lot of water and it's just going through you, which was the case for me, it was insane. Like I would just drink water and like I was always in the bathroom. I was never retaining anything because I had no electrolytes in my water. So I'm not affiliated with Element, but I recommend it. It's not cheap. There might be other brands, but I put this in my water. And the more, this one is citrus. This one is citrus. I have grapefruit. Oh, yes, raspberry, chocolate. We have some fans of Elements here. Yeah. Game changer. So you put this in your water, and the biggest difference I've seen was my level of energy, much better than drinking coffee, actually. Just like this clean energy from having these electrolytes. So I know that it might sound a lot, but most people that I talk to in my practice are dehydrated, and it's going to show on your skin. It's going to show in your energy level. So these are just foundational and essential. So I wanted to mention that. What am I at now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 things so far. Am I going to get to 5? I'm going to get to 5. I'm going to get to 6. The other thing I want to mention, and I'm going to mention this briefly, that was a big needle mover for myself and a lot of my clients. I'm going to be interviewing some of my clients who have been through the protocols that I designed in Vibrant and Radiant, which is my natural and holistic functional nutrition based program to support the healing of rosacea. I do design specific protocols, and many of my clients have been through the CellCore protocol. Tell me in the comments if you know about CellCore Bioscience and if you've done some of their protocols. Yes, well, some of my clients are here, so they've been doing it. I'm going to show you some of the products, but I'm just going to do this really briefly because the supplements that you're going to be taking is going to be based on your own bio-individuality. And we're going to, if you're going to work with me or if you're going to do my program, I'm launching a group program called Clear. I've been postponing launching this, but it should be in the fall of 2024. Raise your hand in the comment if you want to know how to get on the wait list. It's going to be a group program where I'm going to teach you everything you need to know to heal your skin. We're going to talk about the digestive system. We're going to talk about the gut, the liver, skin care. We're going to talk about the lymphatic system. We're going to talk about detoxifying properly so that you don't have a skin crisis, which happens all the time when people just jump into celery juice or into some protocols and then their skin just explodes. And I'm going to teach you exactly how to avoid that and the proper steps. And some of these protocols from CellCore are going to be foundational. You need to have cellular energy before you start detoxifying. You need to nourish your body and have high quality nutrition and to bring in as much nutrient as possible in your body to be able to sustain a detox, because it's a lot of work for your liver. And to avoid as much as possible ERK's reaction, which are detoxifying reaction, which can be really awful, like brain fog and fatigue and muscle pain. It's just awful. But the cell core protocols, I'm just going to show you this briefly. And I mean, don't write this down because these are part of different protocols there. So, okay, I'm going to wrap this call pretty soon. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to show you my last thing that I'm really enjoying, and I feel it's making a really beautiful difference in my skin. It's very supportive, and that's a lead mask. I tried, I mean, I could do a video only on that, but I tried several lead masks. This one is red. I'm gonna red and red, blue, and yellow. This is Luyor. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm gonna leave the link in the show note in under the video. I tried several masks. I tried one that was rigid, and the quality really wasn't there. I didn't see any difference in my skin. So I gave that one away. I'm not gonna say the name of the brand, but if you want to know, just reach out if I can save you some money. It was rigid, it was uncomfortable, and honestly, I don't think the lights were that powerful. I don't think it was near infrared light. That's hard to say when you speak French. So yeah. Then I bought another brand that is quite expensive. It's also a silicone mask like this one. And they have one mask that is only red light, and they have another mask that's for acne, which is red light and blue light. It's quite expensive. I think it was $500 Canadian. I used it for a while, but I didn't like that that mask had only red light, and I wanted a mask with red, near infrared, which penetrates deeper into this layers of the skin, and blue, which has been studied for acne and breakouts. And this one also has yellow. And I really like the yellow. I find that it's very soothing for redness. Honestly, like I could see a difference. I've been using it for a couple months and I highly recommend it. I think it's genius. The blue, again, is for acne. You have to use it every day. I use it once or twice a day. I have a ritual that I'm gonna read in bed with this. And so I like this one. So I'm gonna link this so that you can check it out. So that's it. That's what I wanted to do this updated video with these new things. We didn't talk about skincare, but this summer to have been using a lot of aloe vera, super nutritive and hydrating, and as always, my flower water. So simple skincare, and of course, I always use my Radiantly Clear face oil, which is ideal for rosacea, but also if you have breakouts. And it's just absolutely beautiful. It has black cumin seed oil, which is very antimicrobial, calendula, anti-inflammatory. So I'm gonna keep this short. Is there any more questions? You've also, hello, Michelle. You've tried the mask. Oh, you've tried this one and you like it. Good. Yes. I also bought, it's in my bedroom. I don't have it with me. I also bought, what's it called again? It's a handheld device that has light therapy. I'll bring it next time on our next call. Has light therapy, and it also has like a massage aspect, Therabody. Yeah, TheraFace, and I like that too. And I like the massage effect of using it. I'll bring it on our next call to show you. But I find that this is just easier because to do the entire ritual with the TheraFace would take me 20 to 30 minutes, and this could be just 10 minutes. So in terms of time, this is faster because it's going to be you have the mask on your face, right? So, okay, I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for your patience with everything, with my fan. If you have any questions, please reach out. Raise your hand in the comment if you want to join the waitlist for Clear. If I'm thinking of preparing a PDF with links to my favorite probiotics, Wheat Rescue that I mentioned, and some of the Cellcore products that you could have without necessarily working with a functional practitioner, but it could get you started. So I'm thinking of doing a PDF. So raise your hand if that would be helpful. Okay, so I'm going to wish you a happy day. Thank you everyone for being here. And I'll talk to you soon.